So in the light cycler shipping containers, there will be 3 boxes stacked up on a pallet. The top box and the smallest will contain the other block, the ability to switch from the 96 well to the 384 well version. We'll talk about switching out those blocks in a moment. The second box down is going to contain all the components for the computer, the monitor, the CPU board, and all of the cords that are going to connect the instrument to the computer. The final box sitting directly on top of the pallet contains the LC480 instrument itself. That'll be placed here on the bench, where we'll scan to next to undo the packing inserts inside. There'll be tilt tags on the box as well as the bag containing the instrument. Those tilt tags are a good indicator to let you know if the pallet has been tipped during travel. If it has been tipped and you notice blue in the top part of the arrow, just make a note of that so you can report it if there turns out to be some problems with the instrument once it's set up. So we'll move over now to the instrument. Once you have it placed on the bench, you'll see this paper covering the door where you can take out the packing inserts. There are instructions on the piece of paper as well to help guide you along. We'll remove the paper, and there are instructions on the small black lever holding the door shut. You'll press on the top part, flip the lever all the way up, and twist it. It only twists one way. Here, the door will swing open. Underneath this gold handle will be the plate loader. You will manually pull this out. It will pull a little hard and pull it out slowly. Once it is out, you will see a piece of black foam that sits directly where your plate would go. Remove that piece and slide the plate loader back in nice and smooth. The next step is to remove this block. You will push down on the red handle, or the red lever, I'm sorry, and pull out on the red handle. You may need to brace your thumb against the instrument housing to pull it out. Here you will see an empty plate placed on the block itself. Simply remove this plate, ensure that the block is still on the white plastic sliders, and reinsert the block into the instrument. You can push a little harder than you think you should. Make sure it cannot be removed. Swing that door back shut, turn the black lever, and press down. The instrument is officially unpacked. For this next section, we're going to show you how to replace the block to switch out 96 well to 384 well. So in that top box that contains this spare block, the block will be housed in a gray case. And the gray case contains the extra block and heated lid. So I'll remove this from the case. And inside this case, you'll see the red handle and the gold lever. These are going to match exactly what you're seeing inside the instrument. So we'll come back to the side panel on the instrument, pressing this black lever, lift and twist. We're going to swing open this door. And what you'll see inside is a red lever and a red handle, a gold lever and a gold handle. To switch out the block, press down on the red lever and pull out on the red handle. The entire block will come out. We'll replace that with the block inside the black case. Picking up the new block, place it on the white plastic tracks and slide it into the instrument so it's secure. The second exchange will be pressing down on the gold lever and pulling out on this gold handle. This is your heated lid. Try not to touch the black portion of the heated lid, only the gold handle. There are 2 reasons for this. This black portion will be very hot when the instrument is on. Also, the instrument is detecting light through the heated lid, so you don't want to get this lid dirty or a lot of fingerprints on it. So we'll swap this out for the gold lid in the black case. Now with your new lid, you'll come to the instrument, and for this you need to hold this gold lever down. Place the heated lid on the track, and slide it in so that this lever pops back up and you cannot pull it out. Swing the door shut, turn that lever, and press down. The instrument is now ready to run a well placed. What we're going to talk about is the components inside the accessories box. You will see a couple of packing inserts just letting you know the materials that should be enclosed with the instrument. There will also be a network cable that connects the instrument to the laptop computer. There is no requirement to network the instrument or the computer to the internet. In fact, the default setting is to not connect that. You will also have two versions of the cable to connect the instrument to the power source. They come in the European form as well as the American form. Find the correct one that fits the outlet on your site. Also in the box are the operator's manual, which will provide as much extra information as you need. And finally, there's a small white box that is going to contain a spare lamp, and there are instructions in the operator's manual how to exchange that, as well as spare dust filters. Again, instructions in the operator's manual. And finally, a bag of spare fuses. These are very rarely required to be changed out by the customer. So from here, we'll connect the power cables on the back of the instrument to connect the instrument to the power source, as well as to connect the Ethernet cable to the laptop computer. And in the next section, we'll talk about connecting the instrument to the computer through the network, through the software. So in this next section, we'll show you where to replace the dust filters. The side panels of the instrument are magnetic. You can simply pull them off. Using the notch on the front of the instrument, simply pull off the side panel. No tools are required. What you'll see in the lower right-hand corner of the side panel, on the right side of the instrument, is a black plastic case holding the dust filter. You can check these as frequently as you feel necessary. Check for dirt or debris. They can be washed and reused, or you can replace with one of the spare filters in the small white box. Place your new filter back on and snap it into place. We'll take that side panel and place it back on. The small angled side will fit over the door for the block exchange. Line it up, and it snaps back on. So now we've connected the instrument. The large black power cable is connected to the back of the instrument. There's only one place where that plug fits in. The Ethernet cable is connected again on the back of the instrument. There's only one port where that fits, and that is connected to the laptop computer. The computer has been turned on, and we're now going to turn on the instrument. There's a large black toggle switch directly above where the power cable goes into the back of the instrument. We'll flip that switch up, and the indicator lights on the front of the instrument will turn on. Orange indicates an initializing period. Every time you turn the instrument on, it will go through a series of self-checks and self-calibrations. As the process continues, the plate loader will slide out and slide back in. That first test is to check the alignment of the plate. Ensure that the area on the right side of the instrument is free and clear of boxes and debris. Also on both sides of the instrument are fans. You also want to make sure that they're clear of boxes and debris as well. The process will continue and the lights will begin to blink orange. Once the process is complete, the light on your left side will turn a solid green, indicating the instrument is ready to use. If for any reason the light turns red, the software will indicate some sort of issue. There will be some text that gives you a clue as to the problem, as well as a 9-digit code. Those 9-digit codes can be looked up in the operator's manual, or you can contact the technical support for your region.